Okay guys, we are in Amman, Jordan. This place is really cool. It's really different to Georgia and Turkey. It's definitely a bit more of a shock to the system, kind of like how India felt a little bit. So today we've got a few missions. We're just going to kind of give you guys our first impressions and walk around Amman for the first time properly. So our missions today are, first we're going to go have a look at the balcony. When we checked into the hostel we're at the moment, the guy that checked us in told us to go check it out tomorrow morning, so we're going to do that and get a kind of a good view over Amman. Then we're going to get some brunch. There's a place we went to yesterday that was absolutely amazing, and so we're really keen to show you guys. And then we're going to check out some historical stuff. We brought the Jordan Pass, which we'll tell you about later, but basically we get free entrance to quite a lot of cool things. So that's our day today. We don't actually know where the balcony is, so come home with us. It's looking a little bit like there might not be one.
Yeah. How do we get up here?
We just had to ask one of the guys in the hostel where it was, and it was like completely outside of the building, across the road, and just like a different building, which is really random.
Here it is.
Check this out.
That's sick. I could see this being like a real vibe in summer, but it's a little bit sad today.
How I try to sleep, but you're deep in my mind. Got a hold.
So now we're gonna go eat some food.
You and your magic, like infinite power. God knows I tried to resist, but you're pulling me closer.
It's so mean.
No one makes me feel like you do, and no one sets my body on fire, and no one.
We just ordered one fateh with meat. I'm not sure what it is. It sounded like it's just hummus with meat, but there's also
bread.
And bread. So yeah, I guess we'll get that. The food comes out within literally like a minute and a half. So we've got a flatbread. These are like really soft, really like flexible. We've got, I guess, like a hummus. It almost looks like a soup though, yeah. With the meat on top. But oh my god, that is a giant bowl. Oh, and there's like crispy bread in it. That's awesome. And then we've got like tomatoes, we've got mint, we've got pickles, onion, artichoke, carrots. Just like it adds a real nice like tangy element to the rest of it. And, oh, let's dig in. Take some of that. Some of that. I'll do a tomato. This one. Fantastic, incredible. I think we might be eating this like every single day when we're here. Can't beat it.
One of the things I'm really loving is there's all these like chopped up almonds in the meat, and it's so good. So basically the way this place works, you sit down, they'll chuck down a plastic sheet, and then they'll chuck down a couple of flatbreads and this like salad thing, and then you order whatever you want, whether that's like a hummus with meat or something like this or whatever. It's on like a little piece of paper like this one, and then they bring it out so quickly. This is amazing, this place.
You know it's good when it's absolutely packed with locals. There's like 2 layers and then there's outside seating as well, and it's a very popular spot.
Oh, no one does it better.
awesome. We're just wandering along to find a bank. But Liv has this really annoying habit of like when I'm halfway through a conversation just stopping and leaving me behind, so just like talking to no one.
In my defense, Amman's really cool and there's so much cool stuff to do in Jordan, and I just get really distracted, so I just kind of like go follow my nose a little bit and I forget that Amy's mid-sentence, and in all fairness she's obviously not paying attention to what I'm saying very much. We've just tried to talk to this bank. So basically yesterday we arrived, we went to go take cash out of an ATM and the ATM just swallowed our card for no reason. So we just talked to the bank whose ATM it was and they said there's nothing they can do about it, which is really annoying. Anyway, that's one of today's missions failed. We're gonna go find some sugarcane juice now. I've actually never had sugarcane juice before, but I've always wanted to try it, so I'm super hyped. Let's get one. I do not know what I was expecting. I don't know if I like it yet, but it's a little bit like coconut juice.
It is kind of similar to coconut juice. It's got a weird like background flavour though that I can't quite place.
It's almost like dates or something.
Yeah, I see that. Or like prunes maybe? I don't know, I haven't had a prune in years, so I'm just talking out my ass. It's not bad. We're on our way to the Citadel. It's one of the historical sites included in the Jordan Pass. I don't really know anything about it, but I'm enjoying the walk on the way there. It's very cool.
So basically the Jordan Pass includes your like visa on arrival fee and your Petra pass. Petra is like one of the wonders of the world. We're gonna go see it, it looks really cool. Both of those things are really expensive, and then basically for the same price as those two things individually, they chuck in a whole lot of other like museums and historical sites, which
I think there's like 40 sites in total you can go to.
Yeah, it's just like a good excuse to go and see some cool stuff, so that's why we're going here to the Citadel, which maybe we otherwise wouldn't, so that's cool.
How's those carbs?
They place their trap and bait. You poor thing, your arm in a sling, expected not to hesitate. Moving on down the road. Got to move.
So we just read a little sign about it. I actually don't have any more information than when I started.
Hello,
but I did see something that said something about 5,500 BC was when this site was like first started being occupied, which is like definitely the oldest thing I think I've ever been to before.
This is cool. This is like a rainwater storage system because they didn't have like any natural springs up here. So they would just like collect rainwater and then trickle it through this sort of channel and then store it for when they needed it. That's very creative. This is one of those really cool cities that just has like these ancient history, these ancient...
You're right there. Anyway.
This is one of these like really cool cities that just has a bunch of like ancient pieces of history just interwoven throughout. It's like there's an amphitheater down here, this is up on the hill, and like all the houses are just sort of like nestled around it. It's, yeah, I really like it.
What's really getting me about this trip is how like there's so much of this history left over that people are like so nonchalant about it. It's like so chill, but for us from New Zealand where there's nothing like this, it's like super impressive every single time we go to one of these places. It's really cool.
It doesn't really show up on camera, but like this thing's huge.
But it's got me feeling weak.
So Lib just told me quite an interesting first impression of Amman.
This wasn't supposed to be in the video. I just said that everyone here smells really good. Everyone does smell so good.
You're not wrong, actually.
I am notoriously far out. I'm notoriously unstable. Oh my
This whole thing's
Actually,
unstable.
the middle one's alright. The middle one's fine. I don't want to tip it. How did you get off?
Just jump. Smooth.
We could just walk around.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
This one looks really cool, the one we're about to go to. It's got like a cool like metal roof. It probably isn't as old as the other stuff, but it's got a lot of detail. 730 AD, that's pretty good.
Oh my god, that's so old.
Move it on down the road. Got to move it on down the road.
Awesome. It's so detailed.
So we've just wrapped up here. We had a little bit more of a walk around. We also went to the museum, which was quite cool. We didn't show you because you can't film inside. And now we're going to walk back towards the hostel, and apparently near our hostel is a street called the Rainbow Street, which is worth checking out, so we'll bring you guys along.
To him, it's just a game. I wait for the sound of the firing round, but I never feel the pain. Yeah, the horner fired a blade.
We've come to an ice cream place. We've got a Ferrero Rocher scoop and Arabic ice cream, which I don't know what that is. Someone recommended it to us, I can't remember who. And we asked for nuts on top, but we got chocolate on top. So, I mean, I'm not complaining, but yeah, we'll see if it's good. It's like thick ice cream. Oh, that's like gelato, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna try the Arabic ice cream. Pistachios and some kind of like floral essence. Not rose, maybe. I don't know. You try.
It's almost like lemongrass. I don't know.
Okay.
In a good way.
Yeah.
It's like really strong, but worth trying.
Yeah, funky flavor. Shukran, thank you.
I know this isn't remotely Jordanian, but it's what I felt like when I saw it on the side of the road, and I was so excited.
Liv is an absolute sucker for these.
Also, we forgot to say, we're on Rainbow Street now. It's definitely like a bit more touristy vibes than the rest of Amman, but it's like quite a chill atmosphere. Meow!
What?
Get some cat whiskers from the potato.
What? Have I got them off?
No.
The first rainbow stuff we've seen. It's not even on Rainbow Street, but it's really pretty. Dude, how cool is this? There's like a whole like array of buses all in like a food courty situation.
There's one back there as well. So Ames, what do you think of Jordan and Amman so far?
It's really cool. I think this might be one of my favorite like big cities we've been to. The food is like, oh, the food's like heavenly. Oh, I'm so excited to eat more. I don't know, it's got like a good hustle and bustle to it, but it's not super overwhelming or anything. And yeah, it's really beautiful. I really like it. What do you reckon? What do you think?
I know it's such a cliche to say that people are really friendly, but they genuinely are here. Coming from like Turkey, everyone's really friendly. Georgia, most people. But yeah, Jordan's been really cool. It's definitely feels like really like authentic. You're instantly like immersed in like quite a lot of culture quite suddenly. Definitely more so than Turkey and Georgia. But it also means that I've enjoyed it a lot more than Turkey and Georgia so far. It's like definitely my favourite place. So this is where we're going to wrap this video up. We'll see you guys in the next one. We're going to be in the Dead Sea, floating. It's like full of salt. It looks really cool. Anyway, so like and subscribe to catch us at that one.